Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale map change video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the actual Fortnite map changes in more depth. So part 3, and we're going to be locating a few map changes which you guys haven't seen. Well, more than a few. I've got absolute tons for you guys. And the first one I've got for you guys is actually going to be discussing the VANS, because that was a pretty interesting map change that I noticed. And obviously you can only get these to appear in the replay mode. So we're going to be discussing these because there's a huge big theory going around about them. Also guys, before we get too far into the video, if you are new around here, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell to keep up to date with the latest map change, storyline content and difficult challenges within Fortnite Battle Royale. That's my most consistent content. Anything else that I feel like I enjoy or want to upload, I will, but they are the main 3 things that I always cover on my channel. Also, if you guys haven't already gone and used my supporter creator code, you can go and do that for a shout out in future videos. Like you can see on screen right now, a bunch of people are gaining shout outs. You guys can gain one of them shout outs by simply using my supporter creator code, tweet me at Postboxpat or in my Discord section within the supporter creator channel. So go and do that and you'll be sure to get a shout out in future videos using the hashtag Postboxpat or hashtag code Postboxpat, not hashtag Postboxpat, hashtag code Postboxpat. You got to make sure you put that code in front of it so I can identify it on Twitter a lot easier. But yeah, here we are. So the VANS, there's a huge theory currently going around in the Fortnite Battle Royale universe that these VANS potentially could be a respawn type system. This would mean when you down, someone will be able to pick up your kind of back to tank or whatever, they'd be able to grab that and take it to one of these VANS to spawn you in, which would work perfectly. And I think that would make perfect sense. We even have a little logo which potentially could mean that, kind of like signals something that maybe drops when you die, and you could even put it in this machine and press a button and it spawns someone in through this kind of system here, and they respawn back into the Battle Royale map, which I think would be game changing for Fortnite in general. I think that would be pretty cool and pretty fun for them to introduce that sort of feature. I'm really excited for that, but it's not 100% confirmed. These VANS also do indicate where the portals lie for the playground type thing. Take a little look on screen right now at this gameplay. This is a little gameplay of me waving bye to the Wailing Woods picture. A little glitch Fortnite messed up with there. They actually put the Wailing Woods there instead of the Sunny Steps one. So I thought it was pretty funny when that happened. So I gave it a little wave. You go through it and obviously it teleports you to Sunny Steps. It uses these kind of VANS to bring you in. I'm pretty sure that's what the VANS are used for at this moment in time. But there is a render glitch with these VANS in other locations as well. We can fly around the map and I can show you guys a few different van locations. They're actually positioned all over the map in different spots. You know, these VANS are pretty major at this moment in time. They're everywhere, spawning people in at all different angles. So here we can see another one outside of Sunny Steps. This is the one that it spawns you in at, which is pretty cool. And obviously some of the locations over there in the playground thing, there seems to be, if I'm correct, I'm not 100% sure on this, but there may be too many VANS for the locations. I don't 100% know on that though. I'm not 100% confirming that. So these VANS could also be something else. I just can't confirm it because obviously I don't design them. I don't make the map changes. I just discover the map changes. So yeah, here's another van outside a Lonely Lodge, and then you can just keep following these VANS around. They spawn everywhere. Like we'll probably see them throughout this video as we fly around. They're absolutely everywhere. There's one also inside of Retail Row, right in the middle. So you know, these VANS could be a big change to Fortnite, maybe an LTM type thing. They even have like a medic type thing. So potentially these VANS could actually drop you in, which I think would be a pretty cool concept. I definitely think that would be pretty exciting, and a lot of people would like that. If they get downed and out, you know, you have a chance of being respawned into the Fortnite Battle Royale map by your teammates taking like your little pack here, your back to tank as I like to call it, to one of these locations, and you can insert it, and obviously you respawn from Lars's van by the looks of it. It looks very similar to Lars's van, but yeah, it's pretty funny. Unfortunately it hasn't got Lars sat in it, but you know, pretty funny one. Maybe you just need to fill it up with a little bit more blue glow. But yeah, let's keep going through this and showing you guys some funny stuff which is going on in this Fortnite Battle Royale map. So we've noticed that there's been tons of map changes over the last few days. One of the map changes, which I'm going to jump straight to because we are already here, is this actually house change in between Salty Springs and Retail Row. I'll be covering more map changes as well the more I discover. We actually have 2 brand new buildings here. These 2 buildings are pretty major. They have been completely redesigned. Really nice look to them. I really do like the interior and stuff. It basically gives the whole map a whole fresh feel. This has to be the biggest map change update we have ever received in the Fortnite history, from what I know, just because there are so many subtle map changes in other locations which I've still got to go over. I've seen so many, it's impossible for me to all cover them in like one single video unless I make it like a 2-hour video, which would just be daft. But yeah, going through all these locations, you can see here we have this house here which actually has a bathtub outside. You know, I wonder who's chilling in that bathtub, and it's even got a towel there. So you know, you may see black Dark Knight here having a little chill, or you may even see John Wick, you may see Renegade Raider, who knows. It's pretty funny. And then on the other side over here on this house, again, this is more like a cowboy Wild West theme when I look at it. It reminds me of the old house, which was actually located by the little airfield. If you guys remember on the map up there by Sunny, we actually had a little airfield in that coordinates just by where the old block was by Risky Reels, and obviously that little mini airfield has been closed down, so I feel like they've just copied and pasted that design and pasted it in over here, which is pretty cool. So I do like the way they've done that to keep that sort of remains in the game, because these houses were pretty basic, to be honest. But yeah, there you are, you have two brand new houses right there. Another great map change is this little house over here as well. This house inside of Salt, or outside of Salty Springs, should I say, has had a revamp as well. It now has a red car, which is pretty new, a new red umbrella on top, and the interior seems to be done up a little bit. Nothing too major, but it's definitely a lot neater. It used to be a messy house, but now it's pretty neat, which I do like it. The kitchen is also downstairs. If you remember rightly, this used to be a bathroom. I used to always camp in there when I was scared because there were like 20 people around me, and you can see the bathroom now has a double door in it, so it looks like the house has been extended maybe slightly, or the bathroom has been moved to the middle of the house. We also have a garage with a blue car in it, two of these little boat things, the canoes, which are pretty cool, and then also the roof as well, which is nice inside, because obviously someone always camps in the lofts on all these Fortnite Battle Royale maps houses. I have no idea why, but you know, the roof has a nice little bed in there, camper bag, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's move on through here. We also have this little sniper tower, which seems to have glitched into the ground a little bit. Interesting concept. Feels like the ground has been lifted up slightly in this section, which is nice to see. We also have this sniper tower over here, which still remains the same. This seems to be getting cleared over time. The rocks are slowly starting to sink further into the ground, thankfully. And then as we keep moving through the Fortnite Battle Royale universe, we also have the Tilted Towers building. It's finally returned very quickly. So this time we may expect the building to be 100% rebuilt very quickly. I'm not 100% what this is going to be just yet, but I'd love it to be maybe a Tomato Town or a Durburger. If you guys remember, I rebuilt Tomato Town inside of Tilted Towers, and maybe with Tomato Town not being 100% removed, or Tomato Temple should I say, but technically being remade or kind of unnamed, it's still in the map. The Tomato Temple, it's up there on the right hand side, you can see it there where I'm looking, but you know, it's still there but not named. So maybe we may see Tomato Temple move in over here, or maybe even Durburger. It would be an interesting concept to see what's going to come to this building, but it's so good to see it pop up so quickly, which means technically that the Fortnite Battle Royale map teleported a few weeks ahead. Like, it didn't just go from one day to another. I feel like season 8 is definitely maybe a few months or weeks in the Fortnite universe ahead of season 7. It feels like we have teleported in time by quite a bit. Obviously a volcano wouldn't just pop out of the ground, so we have teleported quite far within the storyline, and we will talk more about that in future videos. This one has a basement as well, and I'm starting to get the vibe that this potentially could be a car park. You know, I'm starting to get that sort of vibe just because of the design it has. We can't 100% confirm it yet, but with that ramp there in the underground, I guess that maybe could just be a car park area. If you notice in Save the World, there are a lot of car parks, so it could be something on the lines of that. But yeah, it's all under construction at this moment in time. We even have some balloons inside of here, so obviously they're celebrating, so something is getting built here, which is pretty exciting, but we don't 100% know. But every 2 weeks we should definitely be able to find out what this is going to be, so stay tuned on my channel. I'll be sure to keep you guys covered with what's going on here. It also looks like we're going to be getting some sort of entrance here maybe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it looks like we possibly could. So under construction, I'm excited for it, and hopefully we get a brand new building there, which is pretty nice, which hopefully doesn't get destroyed straight away. I feel like they want to fill the space because it really does need a space, and it's getting new buildings every day. So Tilted Towers is getting some crazy changes 24/7, so pretty insane stuff right there. Other than that, I don't think there has been any other changes. Here it is again, Lars' van, the respawn van as I like to call it. And yeah, nice to see all Tilted Towers is running pretty smoothly. The cars seem to be in the same spot, bus seems to be there, lorry seems to be there. If you remember last season, the old lorry used to be here, and now it's been changed to this kind of like loader truck, which is pretty cool. And then also we have a camper van, a car, a few other things as well. For those wondering, a lorry in the UK is also known as a truck in the US, I'm pretty sure. I know I got that comment last time a few times of people saying, what on earth is a lorry, Pat? A lorry is a truck, basically, the ones with the huge kind of like storage things. If I can find one, I don't see one around here, but there's one like that. That's what I mean by a lorry. But yeah, that's what spawns in well, originally was here, but obviously changed last season. That's a change, just a note for you guys. And also, we'll keep moving through because that is everything in that area right there for you guys. So let's keep on moving around the map and seeing what else we have to show everybody in the Fortnite Battle Royale universe. So we'll head on over to the actual new locations on this side of the map because I've got a few interesting concepts and themes that I want to show you guys, which have actually been discovered recently. Some of this stuff is pretty funny because I didn't expect this to be here, but if you guys remember the kind of shrine type things from season, if it'll render in, wow, what is going on with that render? But yeah, these type things, if you remember them, they used to have rifts around them in season 5. These were all over the map, looking towards Salty Springs. They were looking towards this sort of location. They were all located looking towards there, and everyone thought it was a big part in the storyline. These are actually located now outside of Lazy Lagoon. We can see one right here on screen, and there's another one located on the backside over here. I did notice these in my original map change video, the first one I uploaded, but I didn't realize that they were the same kind of designs from season 5. So we kind of had them reappear, which is really nice to see in the Fortnite storyline, to see that sort of stuff happening. And regarding storyline sort of stuff as well, we also have everyone from this pirate ship have definitely taken over the map pretty quickly. Obviously, we know it's a few months ahead, so we know that. So we know that these sort of people, or the pirates, whatever they are, have taken over the map very quickly, and it is exciting to see that. I am very happy for something like that to happen. You know, for them to take over this entire map quickly, I feel like it's pretty interesting and definitely gives us a bigger kind of approach to the storyline. Also, in this location down here, we can see that the lorry here, the ice cream truck, and the camper van have also all been knocked over. Interesting to see that Tomato Temple still has some of its classic features, still remains. I did go over Tomato Temple a little bit in the previous version of one of these map change videos. We also have a bunch of other stuff going on around the map as well, which we'll get into in a second, which is actually the huge rabbit located on the other side of Snobby. No, not Snobby. It's there on the end of my tongue. The location for it is Snobby Shores. Sorry, I got completely lost. I thought I was about to say, you know, I always get mixed up Snobby Shores and Shifty Shafts. You guys know that 100% all the time. But yeah, there is actually a big rabbit located outside of here, which I guess is probably going to be used for a challenge in the future or some sort of Easter type theme. Nice to see it get introduced over here in this corner. I really do like it. It's a nice build as well. It even has a little carrot on the floor as well, where you guys can go and get and just break it if you want. It's up to you. But yeah, here's the rabbit. It's kind of like sat down. It's got this nice tail made out of a tree. I think stuff like this is really nice. And this one, I think, was built in Save the World once. I remember building something like this last Easter, but it's nice to see. And you guys can pop over here and just check it out. I assume this will be a challenge along with the llama. And also, as we go over to Lucky Landing, you'll notice there is a pig over there as well, which I assume will probably be part of the challenges. You know, this sort of stuff they like to combine together to make one big challenge. It makes perfect sense for them to do stuff like that. I do find it pretty interesting when they do start to introduce little things like this. So we're flying over to this location right now, and I'll show you guys that. Then I've got one more map change for this video, and if I find any others, I'll put them in a future video. So let's pop on over to the pig, which is just located on the outside of Lucky Landing. You can see it right there. It's pretty cool. I really do like it. We're coming in at it from a long distance here, and yeah, I do like it. It's kind of stood up, and it's got its little tail on the back, which is pretty cool. And then we can pop inside of it again. You've got one chest which drops in here. You probably won't be dropping here, but obviously if you're passing by, you may want to grab the chest, or maybe it's a challenge, which I assume it will be. It'll probably be a challenge saying visit a pig, rabbit, and llama in the Fortnite Battle Royale map, which you can do pretty quickly and land in and check them out. So that's pretty cool. And then the final map change, which I've got for you guys in today's video, if you guys haven't already seen this one, I've shown it off before. This isn't the final one, but this is just a quick one for you guys. The face is, I've already made a video on. I've made 3 face locations for the challenge, but there's one of the locations if you want it. But yeah, the final map change is apparently there is one of these shops over here has been completely changed into a chair type shop, and this is the one here. So for some reason, this shop here seems to have all its chairs blocking the windows and the doors. I'm not 100% sure why. It's like they're scared from the pirates or something, but the other ones don't seem to do that. It just seems to be that one right there, which is a weird map change. But yes, there seems to be chairs blocking the doors and the windows for some strange reason. Maybe some sort of storm is coming. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, all the other ones don't really face that way with windows in this section. They do in this section up here. But I have no idea why there are a bunch of random chairs in front of the doorway and window on this house. Other than that, that's a little subtle map change which I noticed when I was flying by. Not too sure why that happened, but yeah, leave a comment down below if you've made it all the way to the end of this video saying chairs. I don't know why, but I thought it'd be funny. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Again, stay tuned for another map change video coming very, very soon if I discover any other things. If you guys have discovered anything that I haven't posted in my free map change videos today, remember to comment them down below in the comment section or go into my media section on my Discord and send a screenshot of what you have found and I'll be sure to cover it in another map change video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And once again, this is Postboxpat signing out.